Well, good evening, everybody. I have some useful information that I want to share with you guys. If you somebody that is starting your business, whether you're starting a LLC, a S Corp, a C Corp, or independent, whatever branch you're trying to be within, just know that within that year, don't forget to do your annual review. And the annual review is to see if anything within your business structure has changed. If the address has changed, if you had partners, let's just say you got more than one person's name on the LLC, what you can do, or the S Corp, whatever you got, do those names need to be removed? Do you need to update the phone number? An annual review, just what the name says, yearly review. And just remember that you have to do that annual review. And if you don't do the annual review, your corporation, LLC, whatever you got, will do what's called dissolve. If you know what the word dissolve means to go away. So if you don't do your annual review or stay in compliance with whatever your business needs to be in compliance with, your business will dissolve to where it will no longer be operational. And when I say operational, it won't be effective. So if you got an EIN number, or you got a Duns and Brad number that's assigned to it, or you try to submit for anything, when they go to run your credentials, it's going to come back as dissolved. So when it comes back as dissolved, you can't do business no more because you're not in compliance and you don't have everything done to have your business operational. The reason why I said that, because I just had to do my annual review. And I learned the hard way, because the first time I had an LLC, when you first doing things, everything is trial and error. So part of my trial and error is lack of knowledge. So I didn't know I had to do an annual review to keep my LLC current. So now I found my LLC last year when I started my trucking company back. And I'm staying on top of that now, because when your LLC dissolves, you have to try to get that EIN number back, which most likely you probably won't. You probably have to get a whole nother EIN number. You got to try to do a whole nother Duns and Brad number for business credit. It's a lot. Then you got to pay that whole nother fee to get everything back to what it was. And who got money to throw down the drain when you could just maintain it? So I live in North Carolina. I think the state fee for annual review, I had to pay $202. And I have a service that I use for like compliance, and they the ones that filed my LLC, to where they pay for the federal, and only thing I had to pay was for the state. So my compliance package included my federal filings, but not the state charges, was $202. Another thing too, if you're in trucking and you file for your DOT and MC numbers, let's just say, because rates are kind of trashy right now, things is kind of off the chain right now when it comes to trucking, especially if you're trying to be an independent company. When I say independent, meaning that you have a trucking trailer or whatever equipment you have, but you're going directly to direct shippers, or you're going directly to load boards. Middleman is cut out. When I say middleman, the middleman could be leasing your truck onto a mega carrier or a smaller carrier. So you can either be independent or you can be leased on. So that being said, is if you have your DOT and MC numbers, and for whatever reason you had to, they call it suspend. If you had to suspend your DOT and MC numbers, just know that it's still yours. It's just like I said with the LLC will be dissolved, but long as nobody took up the, especially if you don't have a trademark on your name of your business, you can actually get that back and file for it back. That's what I did. I still got my same business name and everything. I just had to refile it. Almost the same thing with your DOT and MC numbers. If you suspend your DOT and MC numbers for whatever reason, which is none of our business, all you have to do is pay a reactivation fee for both, and you can get those reactivated as long as you got current insurance. What is it? Current insurance, and you pay it's a few other things you have to pay. I forgot, but it's 2 other things you have to have, but insurance is number 1. So that insurance can be a pain because they charge a lot, and especially when your DOT or MC numbers is not even in service. Who got time to be paying over $1,000, under $1,000? Who got time to pay any of it and you're not even in business? That's why most people just suspend it until they're ready to be actually using what they're trying to do. So it's kind of rough when you're trying to start off any kind of business, especially in trucking. But to me, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better off you can combat when you run into, issues or whatever. And, it'd be cool if people had mentors. But me, I had to learn a lot of stuff, trial and error. I'm a fast learner to where I'm kind of self-taught. And I just teach myself as I go, or doing research, watching other people. You just got to be very open-minded and attentive to things that you see, because there's a lot of things you can learn just from watching. Like, just have your eyes peeled and be ready to watch. So I hope this video helps somebody. As you guys know, I might not know everything, and I do have a lot of bloopers in my videos. So some things I might say that it can sound wrong, but it came off wrong. So of course, if you catch it, hey, catch it and put the right information. I don't mean no harm. Sometimes I talk so fast to where bloopers is everywhere in the video, but I mean well. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Remember that the sky's the limit, and you are your own blockage. If you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be this and you want to be that, what's stopping you but your mindset? Anything is a mindset. So you guys have a lovely day. Deuces.